Hello everybody. I don't usually do this kind of video on this channel, but I thought, well, why not? I do reviews on wigs, then people probably wonder if I ever wear them very much again. And I'm going to show you the wigs that I have been wearing the most. I don't own a lot anymore because the cost of them and, my taste have really kind of pigeonholed into a certain direction, as you probably can tell. And my interest and my taste have, it's evolved over time, as with everybody. You figure out what you like eventually, and then you branch out a little bit and you like something else for a while. That's the thing about wigs, there's so much variety. You're not stuck with your own hair. That's the thing, a lot of people, of course, have the mistaken idea that just because you wear wigs, it means you have no hair. That is not true. I know plenty of women with very thick, long hair that put it in braids around their head and wear wigs every day because they don't have to mess with their hair, and they can change their color at the drop of a hat and their style. You just plop a wig on your head and, as they say, no bad hair days that way, right? You might have a bad wig day. Sometimes you have an issue with a wig, but I'm going to start out with this one. Now, this one is altered. This is, believe it or not, this is Caliente. Belle Tress Caliente in Butterbeer Blonde. I have trimmed about 1.5 inches to 2 inches off the length of this wig. And I'll turn around and show you. The reason is I'm in another phase where hair that's all on the back of my neck drives me crazy. I don't understand. Now, each to his own. I don't understand how people can have wigs all over their body, just these long wigs all over. That would drive me insane. But right now, just hair on my neck was kind of driving me insane, getting into my collar. So I trimmed Caliente, and I'll show you what she looks like on all sides. I think she looks cute. I noticed that a lot of times, especially Belle Tress, when they'll make a new version of the same style, but they'll always make it longer. I want them to make it a little bit shorter, but they never do that. They always make them, you got hair down to your royal assets. And, I wish they would just make them some versions shorter because, they're missing some of their audience. And Caliente is a beautiful style with the lace front, a beautiful lace front, and the mono part. And of course I have hand-tied Caliente now. And the next wig I've been wearing quite a bit, and it was on my other channel, which is actually on hiatus for the summer, at least for a while. The next one I've been wearing, I will put it on for you. And I want to show you, I wanted to keep this on while I showed you this one because there's a similarity after I cut Caliente. I've been wearing Haven by Estetica in 1488, non-rooted color. Haven. You see the similarity after I've cut Caliente? And you see, I do have the same taste. This is the first Estetica wigs I've had in a while. I have another Estetica to show you. But Haven, the prices of wigs. I know, we all bemoaning that right now because they keep going up, 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 and the features of the wigs keep being cut back. This has a full mono top and lace front, but it has open ear tabs and open nape. And I think that is, they missed the mark on that. I think that is really, I don't know. They could do better at the price point, let's just say. But I'm going to turn around if I can. Now, hopefully I can stay in picture. And I'll show you how similar the shortened Caliente is to this style, Haven, which hasn't been altered. Okay. I hope that showed. But yeah, I've been wearing Haven a lot. And I will put it on for you. Just one moment. Okay, Haven by Estetica in the color 1488, which is a beautiful blonde. Has a lot of light, it's like a dark blonde with some light blonde highlights. So very pretty. I think I've got this a little tight actually. But you can see the highlights here. Very beautiful color. It has a shadow here, but it is not a rooted color. And I will turn around and I'll show you Haven Now you can see why I like this one. I like this style. I love this style. I don't like it parted in the middle. You see what I've done? It does have that little band that is visible sometimes, and if you part it over from the other side, it tends to hide that. I don't find it a problem. It might be more of a problem on a darker color, and you can see that light colored band that divides the lace front from the mono top, but on this particular color, it's just not that visible. So hang on just a minute. I want to pick up the Caliente. So yeah, so you can see the similarity in these styles once I cut Caliente a little shorter. That's why I like it. I love this color. This was the second one of the new Estetica wigs that I purchased from the same seller. I purchased another one first. And I haven't worn that as much because this is the one I was wearing on my other channel, and it's just, I'm very comfortable in this wig. I think it suits me. I love the length. The length is beautiful. I just think it's a great style. I do like it. Now, the other Estetica wig that I've worn a little bit, and I'll also show you one I have not been wearing this summer, even though I do love the wig. So stay tuned for the next one. This is the third wig that I've worn some this summer. I haven't had it that long, and because I don't leave my property very often, I have to say. And it just is what it is. You know, I don't wear it a lot. So I haven't worn this particular one as much as the other two. The other two are quite similar after Caliente's little haircut. So, but this one has not been altered. This is Estetica Kennedy. It has almost identical features in the cap to Haven. It is the same color, 1488. Now this is 1488M, the other was just 1488. I don't really see much difference in those. You know, it is not a ruby color, even though there is a shadow there. This is not a ruby color. Same exact cap, except that the ear tabs on this one have some cloth covering. It's not the soft stuff, it's just fabric, it looks like to me. So let me turn around and show you Estetica Kennedy. Now this is a bouncy little wig for summer. This is a nice little one. I like this. I love these two wigs. I really do. Are they overpriced? Oh yes, by a long shot in my opinion. But of course, we live in that world at the moment. So, Estetica Kennedy, Estetica Haven, and Caliente, and Butterbeer Blonde, altered. I would prefer Caliente and Tres Leches Blonde because I think the root is a little bit more, I don't know, subtle. At least it is on the next wig I'm going to show you. The next wig I have not worn that much this summer, even though I do like it. So stay tuned for that one. And this little girl is Alexandria by Belle Tress in Tres Leches Blonde. She's a lot of girl, isn't she? I love this. I had this in Butterbeer Blonde, and I sold it because actually, and it looks dark under this overhang, and this root is not this dark. Trust me, this is not this dark. This root is pretty nice. For as not light a creamy a color as this Tres Leches is, I don't think the root is that bad. It's not that stark, but every time I get under here, I cannot get the adjustment in the editing to make the root look the way it actually looks in person. So just trust me that at least on this particular one, the root is not that stark contrast with the blonde. But this one I have not been wearing this summer. And you can probably understand why. She's a lot of hair. She's not super dense. I mean, when you actually feel up here, you don't feel a lot of hair coming off the cap. It's probably just because of the curl pattern, and I don't know, but I haven't been wearing this a lot. And also, kind of in the summer, she almost seems a little formal for what I wear, which is t-shirts and shorts. By the way, I want to say hello to a new subscriber. She comes from another channel, The Perfume Nest. Hi, Chris. I'm saying that because Chris and I are huge Yellowstone fans, and I'm wearing a Yellowstone shirt in honor of Chris. Hi Chris, I hope you're having a good vacation. But anyway, yeah, so Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. She's pretty. And but some days it's like, it seems like overkill to wear this beautifully coiffed wig with a t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's like kind of almost a little formal, but she's beautiful, and I'll probably wear her more this winter. But anyway, here is Alexandria in Tres Leches Blonde. Those curls are to die for, aren't they? They're gorgeous. So anyway, yeah, I have not been wearing her a lot since it got hot outside. The others, yeah. Now, Alexandria has a left monofilament part here, and of course a beautiful, get this focus, beautiful lace front here. Beautiful lace front. You know me, I do prefer non-rooted because I never colored my hair as a matter of course, and I never had root regrowth. So it's to me, a root is unnatural. It doesn't look like me because I would never. And of course, let's just say in my day, women wouldn't have allowed their roots to grow out like that. That would be something to cover up as fast as you could. So it's kind of unnatural to me. But you know, there's not a lot of choices in beautiful blondes that are not rooted. Now, 1488 is a good choice, I think. In my opinion, it's a beautiful choice. It has a little dimension. It's not really super ashy, but it's also not super goldy. It's rather a neutral color, and I really like the Estetica 1488. And since I now own two of them, that's my color. I can now find other styles in Estetica. Now, the caps are a little large on me. Alexandria's cap fits like a glove. Normally they say Belle Tress fits large, average to large. This one does not. I have had two of them, and they both fit snug. Snug as a bug here. Very snug. And I am a petite average. 22-inch circumference, but the over-the-head measurements are each 12. Ear to ear and hairline to nape are both 12 inches. That's considered child size. That means I have a very small head generally, other than the circumference being average. And this fit, I pull, the adjusters don't come out at all. They have to be cinched in, that's what I mean. They're pulled all the way out as far as they can go. If this was any tighter, I'd have to cut them. So that, I mean, but it fits beautifully. I don't have to have any, it stays on the lace, it just stays put. It fits like a glove. There's no extra in this crown at all, no extra bag. Unlike Estetica, where I always have extra room up here in the crown. So that's what I've been wearing. 3 that I've been wearing this summer, and 1 that I haven't. Although it doesn't mean I don't like her. I do like her. She's just a little much for summer life in the mountains. So I might wear it if I went out to dinner or something, which I don't go out to dinner at all. We don't do that. But anyway, that's what I want to do, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.